of Shakespeare in which heroine dresses as a boy? The answer is Two Gentlemen of Verona. It is considered by some as Shakespeare's first comedy play. These are the main characters involved in the play. The setting of the play takes place in Verona and Milan. In order to establish the horizon, the protagonist of the play, Valentine, decides to move from Verona to Milan. Valentine calls his best friend Proteus to come along with him to Milan. But Proteus refuses to go with Valentine as he is in love with Julia. Julia doesn't want to reveal her love on Proteus in front of her servant Lucette. When Lucette brings a letter from Proteus, Julia angrily tears up the letter. After sending Lucette away, she picks up and kisses the letter and tries to piece them back together. Disappointed Valentine moves all alone from Verona to Milan. There he falls in love with Sylvia, a daughter of Duke of Milan. Meanwhile, in Verona, Proteus is ordered by his father Antonio to join with Valentine in Milan. So, Proteus leaves Verona by exchanging rings and vows with Julia. Proteus finds that Valentine is in love with Sylvia when he comes to Milan. Despite being in love with Julia, Proteus falls instantly in love with Sylvia and vows to win her. The Duke of Milan suspects the love between Valentine and Sylvia, so he wants his daughter Sylvia to marry the wealthy man Thurio against her wishes. So, Valentine has now decided to elope with Sylvia, but Proteus informs Duke about the plan of Valentine. Gradually, the Duke of Milan banishes Valentine, and later Valentine joins with the exiled gentlemen, who are called outlaws. They elected him as their leader. Meanwhile, in Verona, Julia decides to join her lover Proteus in Milan. With the help of Lucette, Julia disguises herself as a man in the name of Sebastian to serve as a page boy for Proteus. Julia quickly discovers that Proteus is in love with Sylvia. When Sylvia determines to flee the city to meet Valentine, Proteus attempts to rape her. Suddenly, Valentine appears and stops the misbehaviorism of Proteus. Proteus feels ashamed of himself and apologizes Valentine. Valentine forgives Proteus and seems to offer Sylvia to him. On hearing this, Sebastian, who is Julia in disguise, faints and revealed her true identity. Upon seeing her, Proteus suddenly remembers his love for Julia and vows fidelity to her once again. The Duke and Thurio are brought as prisoners by the outlaws. Seeing Sylvia, Thurio claims her as his, but Valentine warns Thurio that if he makes one move towards her, he will kill him. Terrified Thurio renounces Sylvia. The Duke, disgusted with Thurio's cowardice and impressed by Valentine's actions. Later, the Duke approved for their marriage. At last, the two gentlemen of Verona, Valentine and Proteus, are happily united with their love.